Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It has been quite a while since I've actually done any sort of reaction video or normal YouTube video on my channel. Life's been a little hectic between school, work, and now living on my own for once. Uh, so it's just been a lot of getting used to things and figuring things out. But we're back and we're continuing with Gun Dad again. One of my viewers suggested that I come watch the 50 cal exploded again, where he recreates his accident because I reacted to his accident previously, which is still a wild situation. It's shocking that that happened, and um, in that video, if I'm remembering correctly, because it's been a month or so since I've watched it, he said it made like 20 to 30 times the power of what was supposed to be in the chamber of that gun, which is absolutely absurd. So I'm very curious how accurate his recreation of this is going to end up being because it's scary. No matter, even when you're doing it like as a test, it's going to be scary. But let's get into it. I've yapped enough.
So today we are going to be trying to recreate my accident.
Dear God.
It's not as tough as I thought it was. This round should produce 190,000 PSI. We ain't playing around now. Maybe this will do it.
Dear God. Anything to do with guns in general is pretty scary. But then you do, for lack of a better term, this dumb stuff. And
what's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today is going to be a very interesting video. Let me go show you what I got set up.
Oh, I forgot about the shirt that just put a thumb in it. I love that. Is he still selling those? I'd buy one, honestly, if he's still selling them.
Started. So today we are going to be trying to recreate my accident from April 9th, 2021.
So he has,
if you're new to the channel,
he bought another version of the gun then.
If you want, you can go back and watch the original video.
I assume he trusts the gun. It's not necessarily the gun's fault that it happened.
A 50 caliber rifle, this exact model, exploded and almost killed me. This is a Serbu RN50 single shot 50 caliber rifle. It has a heavy barrel and the breech has been chambered to accept slap rounds. On April 9th, we were shooting.
I had someone explain to you what slap rounds were. They're military surplus.
We shot it several times with other ammunition, and I had some slap rounds.
Something armor penetrating round.
Some time. That day, I used some new slap rounds from a new batch that I had purchased. The first round I shot out of the new batch actually
is he making these hot himself?
What I was aiming at.
That's what I want to know.
I assume that maybe I just flinched really bad on that shot. I don't normally flinch when I shoot, but that's the only thing I could chalk it up to. At the end of the video, we decided to shoot the fire hydrant one more time with the slap round. So I grabbed another round from the new batch that I had acquired, loaded it into the RN50, took aim at the fire hydrant, pulled the trigger, and when I did, the entire breech detonated. I brought some goodies today.
Hang on, I gotta look this up real fast. RN50 single shot 50 cal. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the gun. Let me pull this over here for a second. He has this here. It's a $2,000 50 cal, which is absurd. 29-inch standard barrel. You can get a bipod, which he has. You can add a fucking t-shirt. That's funny. But yeah, this Serbu, however you say that, makes the 50 cal. He likes it enough that he bought another one to destroy it. So you know, if you're looking for it's not a bad price.
The original rifle is
50
at
cal.
Serbu Firearms,
AR-15s can be that price.
But I do have a piece of it. So when the gun went off, this heavy cap was sheared off at the threads. I was wearing these safety glasses. Yeah, so that cap hit me about right there. When this hit me in the face, I went blind instantly in my right eye.
Overstated that his glasses saved his eye.
But I was blind for about 24 hours. It also broke my cheekbone, broke my eye socket, and broke my nose. You'll notice here on the gun, there's these ears right here. The reason they are there is so if you don't have this cap screwed on all the way,
lung and lacerated his jugular.
You can't shut the gun. It also works as some sort of a safety. Once the gun is closed, those ears are lined up perfectly with the back of that cap. When that cap blew
It's
off
meant to
the
lock.
gun, it sheared both of those ears off of the gun. Here's one of them. This jagged piece of metal hit me right here in the throat. The other one zipped by my head, blew a hole in this hat, and blew it right off my head.
Yeah,
This
in that slow-mo footage in the first video, I called that something hit his hat because it came off so fast. I was like, there's no way that was just from him jerking. I called that he had shrapnel hit his hat, and I was fucking right.
piece of metal is the exact piece of metal that was inside me. You're shooting in this position, it came down, lacerated my jugular, and then continued down into my rib cage, puncturing my right lung, and it would later collapse. I'm sure you noticed I said
he really had
lacerated jugular,
a miracle
so I was
happen
losing
for
a
him
lot
to
of
live.
fluid, and the only thing that saved me that day was my dad and my left thumb. Among other things, I had a broken finger, my lip was completely opened up, I was cut above my eyebrow, and I had other cuts on my face. Took my left thumb, wrapped it in my shirt, crammed it in my throat, and got in the truck. And then we proceeded to drive really fast. The doctors say that if we wouldn't have shoved my thumb into my neck, that I would not have made it to the hospital. I've had
you
some
would have
new
died.
viewers ask
You would
what
have
this shirt
absolutely
means,
died.
So now you know. Fast forwarding, I'm gonna try to keep this a little shorter. If you want the extended version, you should go check out the original video. But
I
long
did,
story
Scott, I
short,
did.
I went to Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. They cut me open from here all the way up to here, repaired my lung, removed all the shrapnel from inside me, repaired my jugular, operated on my face, had to reconstruct these bones, operated on my hand, sewed me all back up. There's lots of other unpleasant things that happened too. I recommend that you watch the original video because I go into more detail there. I went home about a week later.
Yeah, no,
beaten,
I
bruised,
forgot how
scarred
fucked up
and
he
really
was,
low on
to be
fluid.
honest.
And I was very happy to be alive and very blessed to be alive. The
He said
doctors
he
at
lost like
Vanderbilt Hospital told me
2/3
that
the
most
blood in his
people would have
body or
died
something
from
like
those
that.
injuries. Now, back to the gun. What caused it to blow up? Well, we know the barrel wasn't obstructed because the last round we shot at the fire hydrant before shooting the last slap round, we could see stuck out of the back of the fire hydrant. There was no other damage to the barrel. The only thing that happened was the breech detonated. For that to happen, you have to have an overcharged round. We believe that this ammunition was old or something like that, but now we believe that this ammunition is most likely counterfeit. Normal operating pressures for a 50
Counterfeit and
BMG
tampered
is
with.
55,000 PSI. From what I've learned,
Or
for this
shot
50
and
cal
reloaded.
to fail like
People
it
love to
failed,
reload
we're
ammo
looking at
'cause it's supposed to be
pressures of
cheaper.
180,000 PSI.
Supposed to be
The only
cheaper
thing
when
we
you
can
reload
think
the
of
ammo
is
yourself.
This ammunition has been tampered with or is counterfeit in some way. I still have 12 more of these things, and I want to know:
I'm surprised
are
he
they
kept
cause
it.
the gun to
I
fail
would have
again?
thrown
And
that
if it
shit, or
does
not thrown it
fail,
out.
is it gonna
I
fail
think there's
in the
actually
exact same
protocol
way?
to
Well, we're gonna
get
find
rid of
out.
ammo and
Mark Cerber sent
explosives.
me another RN50.
But I would've got
the
rid of it.
Exact model that I had that day. Props to him for sending it because he knew exactly what I was
he
going to
didn't
be
buy
doing
it.
with it. Now that I've shown you the gun, let me show you how we're going to be doing this today. So
Someone
I
sent it to him.
built
That's sick, though.
A testing area.
I think
the rifle
I said it in a comment, but he is like one of the most wholesome dudes. From the few videos I've watched of him, he is one of the most wholesome dudes I've seen on YouTube. He is awesome. I love this dude so far. I don't think he's been in any controversies. I think he's just been a good dude. And he's just what do you call it? A bright personality that I think drags people in. Like the first video I ever watched, his personality won me over immediately.
going to be in here, about right here. So we have an idea of how this gun is going to blow up if it blows up. We've built a cinder block wall, so if that cap blows, it's going to hit the cinder blocks. I have a piece of Lexan protective glass over the top and a piece of Lexan protective glass on the side. There's going to be a slow-mo camera sitting right next to the rifle, so if it does blow up, we can catch everything in slow-mo. And
Good.
then I have a ballistic dummy
Good.
labs head with an Under Armour gray hat and safety glasses. We've drilled a hole through the cinder block so that we can run the string through it. That way
It's
we
still
can pull
sketchy.
straight back.
I would never
It's gonna be
trust it.
attached to the trigger.
Because the
string
force
goes about
coming out of a
150
50 cal, I
feet
feel
that
like,
way,
would go
and
through
then
a
we're gonna
cinder
be
block.
hiding behind a truck. If anything does go wrong with the rifle,
Like, I think that
we're gonna be
cap would
100%
destroy a fucking
protected.
cinder block.
All right,
I don't know if it would
it's
keep
time to
going,
get
but it would
started. And we're gonna
decimate a
start
cinder
out
block.
with a test shot. This is a standard 660 grain 50 BMG full metal jacket. Hold our round in. And today, every time we close this, we're going to be extra safe. Keep our thumb on the hammer as the gun shuts. We're going to keep our thumb on the hammer while we take the safety off. Now we're going to get back, and pull the string and make sure it functions
I'm glad
properly
he's being safe.
before we start loading it
I'm
up
so
with slap
glad
rounds.
he's being
All right,
safe.
first shot. Let's see if it works.
The slow-mo camera will always be so fucking cool to me.
Gun, test fire.
Just the amount of debris and leaves and stuff it moved, that's awesome. Uh, in the last video, I said, I really hope other gun tubers learned from his accident and stopped using like secondhand ammo. And someone commented, I think his name was like Brandon Herrera or something like that, or something along those lines. And apparently that dude is always using secondhand ammo and doing dangerous stuff with guns. So maybe I'll have to check out some of his stuff as well at some point. But it made me laugh because I was like, man, why would you do it? But I guess it does draw in the views, I'd assume, because it's dangerous and people love dangerous stuff.
Fired effectively. Looks like our little system works good. Open this up.
The cap is still good. The ears aren't sheared. No
Good to go.
jugulars
And
were
we
lacerated.
blasted our sandbag. All right, well, I guess we start putting slap rounds in it. Slap round number 1 of 12. I have to be honest, I'm really excited right now. I'm really curious to see what happens with this. I've been wondering this since the accident.
I mean, unless
Are all
it's the
of them
slow-mo
bad, or
picks
was it
up the
just that one
fireball
round?
out of the barrel,
We're
he's
about to
not going to
find
know
out.
if it's under or overpowered, really.
Safety is
Because
on.
he's not shooting a far distance like he was last time to
Slap
see if
round.
it would
Putting the cap
fall
back on
early or
ever so gently.
shoot weird.
It's tight. I keep a thumb on the hammer as we close it. Scott is down. Okay.
His dad's still recording him, it seems
Safety's
like, because
off.
that camera
Here we
tracked
go.
everything. It fired. That was a pretty fucking big fireball. That seems like it had way more force than the first bullet.
That shot sounded, at least from back there, a lot louder than the Full Metal Jacket. The gun
Seems fine.
looks solid. Let's open this thing up. That is, ooh, that's on there tight.
It definitely,
Holy
it
smokes.
expanded it for sure. That was a hot round. Did
Okay.
it shear some of it? It did.
I can't even pry this out of here.
It expanded that badly.
Okay, we're gonna have to do something else. Well, if you couldn't already tell from the slow-mo shot, that was a spicy round. Let me show you how I can tell without the slow-mo camera. For one,
The
it
bullet
took
expanded so
vice
bad that
grips
it got
in about
stuck.
10 minutes to finally get that shell casing out of there. Look at our cap. It's stamped. The back of this shell casing stamped.
That's
That cap.
insane.
That's not supposed to
fucking
happen. I'm gonna go ahead and
insane.
place stamped.
Oh, I didn't mean to go
cap.
back.
That's not supposed to happen. I'm gonna go ahead and place my prediction now. I don't think we're gonna make it through all 12 rounds.
Yeah, I'd assume
Either
not.
one, the gun's gonna blow.
Sorry about
or
jumping back.
two,
I hit a button on my
we're not
keyboard.
gonna be able to get a shell casing out of there or something. Something's gonna malfunction. I just so happen to have another one in my pocket, so we're gonna get loaded up and do it again. Slap round number 2.
Let's take a bet. How many are we getting through? There's a good 19 minutes left in this video. I want to say we get through 8 or 9 of them. I'm gonna go high and say 9. We get through nine slap rounds.
I'm gonna put Scott over here. Safety's coming off. Okay. Slap round number 2. Here we go.
That sounded big. Oh, that blew over a brick. That was also a giant muzzle flash. I don't know if that was hot as the first one, but that was also a big
So
muzzle
that
flash.
time, we had a big enough muzzle flash and explosion to blow over our leg sand. All right, let's have a look at this thing.
Wouldn't it be fucking crazy if he picked the one round out of it that was hot enough to fucking nearly kill
Man,
him?
did the same thing. That primer is pushing back out. Be really curious to see if this one
Man,
pops
he
out.
should have. He could have got lucky and got one of these rounds that was
So
stamping
we
the
had to vice
cap
grip
and
it
getting
last
stuck
time.
in it, and probably not gone to the hospital and had all that traumatic shit happen to him, which is insane. Imagine the luck of the draw being that, man.
Okay, so we had to use vice grips again. We're both having to hold onto this rifle and twist and twist and twist and finally get it out of there. It is stuck in there good. You can
This is
see
a great
the primer
advertisement for the
again.
gun, though.
These rounds
It is sturdy as
These are
fuck
bad.
to take this amount
our
of pressure.
bore is clear. Guess we're gonna keep going. Now, because these rounds are seizing up every time and we're having such a hard time, we put just a little bit of motor oil around the edge in here so that maybe we can get this thing out a little easier next time.
Wouldn't motor oil catch fire though? I guess it would depend if it's actually tight in there, like
Scott is down again.
airtight. Because if that fire came back, I feel like it would
Right.
burn that motor oil.
Safety's off. Round number 3.
That also sounded just as loud. That shook the camera. It's about as powerful as the first one, I'd say.
Still looking okay.
It's really bad when it is
That one's on there good.
expanding
there
so
real
much
good.
you can't get that fucking cap off. The fact that it is expanding that much is actually scary.
We got it loose. It's taking a while.
He had to
It's taking
disassemble the fucking
some
gun.
ingenuity, but now we can open it. And if I had to guess, the reason this is so hard to open right now is because these threads are getting a lot of pressure on them. If you look right here, that primer is almost coming out of the shell casing. So we'll go ahead and just
I thought it was expanding, but that makes sense too. It's almost cross-threading itself at that point. Because it's yanking against the threads that it's threaded onto. So it's almost
see,
cross-threading.
folks, it's not supposed to be this hard to get your shell casing out. Ah. There we go. Now it's moving. Well, that was round number 3. Our bore is clear. Slop round number 4.
Every single one of these he's had
Slap
to
round number
yank out
4,
with
here
some
we go.
pliers, which is absurd. Oh, he fell over. Nothing broke though. It was just that much force.
Let's see if the cap opens a little easier this time.
Hey, I doubt
Hey!
it. Oh, no, it did.
All right. If I come from both sides. Hey! Came out a little easier this time.
That one wasn't as hot.
This one actually, the primer doesn't look blown out.
That one wasn't as
Fairly
hot.
normal. Bore is clear. Slap round number 4 seemed to function kind of normally.
This is off topic, but I want to know what kind of microphone he's using because he doesn't have anything clipped to his shirt and he just sounds really clear and good. Is it literally just the camera mic? Because that seems far-fetched. Usually people have like little mics that they have like around their ear or clipped to their clothing in some capacity, but I don't see one on him.
But what about slap round number 5? Slap round number 5.
I'm very, I know my audio probably isn't the greatest,
Okay, dokie.
but I try
Slap
really
round
hard
number
to get this to
5.
sound good. Number 5.
That was
4
louder
more.
than last time.
4 more and I'm right. Yeah, it's about as hot as the first one and I think the third.
Let's have a look-see.
The first and third one were about that same level
Okay,
of
so
fuck around and find out
The last
explosion.
came off nice and normal. This time again. Bro, that is
Again,
on there real good.
just thinking about the fact that he
I'm gonna
has
have to
had 12 other rounds that he could have picked, and he picked the one that
Took us about another 10
had
minutes
that
to
much
get this off
force
again.
to
What we're having to
destroy
do,
the
I just haven't
gun.
been recording all of it, is we are literally having to wrap this strap around the cap, get it real nice and tight, and then 2 people are having to push to get this off of the gun. I highly doubt this shell comes out as easy as the last one. If it does, nope, I'm gonna put these back on. I ain't losing another eye today, okay? I'm telling you. Let's see here.
Smart man, smart man. Let him cook.
Oh, I moved a little bit.
I'm just gonna say, if this big motherfucker is having issues
That
getting
primer's
stuff
about
out,
falling
my
again.
ass wouldn't be able to get any of these out.
Bore is clear. Slop round number 6.
I need his workout routine, actually. Trying to get arms like those.
All right, number 6. Here we go.
Oh, that's broken. That might be the worst one yet.
Okay, so I thought something happened because I heard a bunch of noise, but our leg's saying, well, it's not as tough as I thought it was.
No, I didn't trust it from the start, but I didn't vocalize it. It didn't look very
It
sturdy.
opens, but that was felt a little rough. Oh, that primer looks different. Take a look at that. It's pushed in. Figure at some point this breech would loosen up a little bit after all this. Let's see. Hey, there we go. All right, we got that one out. That primer is all beat up. Bore is clear. I don't have to duck now. Slop round number 7.
We're on to number 7, boys. Number 7. 2 more.
Okay, slap
2
round
more,
number
and my
7.
prediction is good. It jumped. Has it been doing that? I haven't really paid attention, but that time
See
it
how
like
she
came
opens
off the
this time.
ground.
Hey, let's open it up. Wonder if we can get this out pretty easy. The primer
one.
looks fairly normal.
That one's
Yep.
gonna come out, yeah. If the cap
That
comes
doesn't
off,
look
the
bad.
bullet's coming, or the casing's
Slop
coming
round
out.
number 8. Put my safety glasses on. Whoops. Here we go.
Come on, Scott, you know better. Safety first,
That was
my man.
louder.
8 of 12 would have
Okey-doke.
been him being scot-free. Get it, Scott? And
That's stuck on there pretty good again. And I can
not
tell,
being in the
too,
hospital and nearly
like,
dead.
When that boom is super loud, like you can tell that the round is way hotter. This ain't gonna come off. Ah, hey. Whoa. Lost the whole
Oh, the
primer that
primer's
time. Whole thing
out.
popped out.
Holy
Slop round
shit.
number 9.
Number 9. This is the one I said would explode.
Alrighty,
Let's see.
Number 9.
That was loud. Nope, it didn't explode. My prediction was wrong. Is he gonna get through all of them? Is every round but the one that actually
man.
nearly killed him gonna be
I mean, like
just
that
fine
hurt
in
my
this
ears
gun?
back here. And that was loud. Okay.
If so, dude has some generational bad luck.
Oh, come on.
But also, like, great luck because he was literally a living
just show
miracle at this
muscles, you know?
point. Literally a living miracle.
Ain't good for
but,
nothing.
oh, he got it. He broke it.
I can't believe that opened. It's still in there. Good.
I couldn't do that with my wrist.
Okay.
I laid down my motorcycle
that.
a few years
That
ago, and my
primer looks
wrist
like
is
it just
still
wants to
fucked
pop out
up.
again. Yeah, it is. Look at that.
None of these
comes right out of
primers
there.
are good. Whoever made these ammo, they're definitely counterfeit. They have to be. Because primers aren't supposed to just fall out like that.
Slop round number
It's actually
10.
kind of, like, just unsafe
Number
that the
10.
primer's kind of sitting loose in there, I would think.
Shoo!
2 more and he's made it through.
All right.
Isn't that crazy? If he makes it through all
See if I can
12
just
with
open
no
it right here.
malfunction,
Oh, I forgot to hit record removing that last shell. It came out real good. Barrel is clear. Down to the last 2 slap rounds. This is number 11.
there's bound to be at least one other really fucking hot one,
Number
right?
11. That sounded pretty normal.
Yeah, there was no big muzzle flash on that one.
All right, gun's still looking good.
Last one. Will it be the
Yeah,
last
I
hot one?
expected that to just unscrew pretty easily.
I figured he was gonna make it hot himself,
This will
like
probably
open it
pop
up and
out
put
super
more
easy,
powder
too.
in it. That's what I thought this video was gonna be. I didn't think he still had the
All right, this is the
leftover
last-
rounds.
Slap round. Number 12.
Godspeed, Scott. Godspeed.
Last one. Here we go. That was good and loud.
All 12. I mean, there's no guarantee his gun at the
Okay,
time
well,
would have taken any of these either,
That
but like,
last slap round did not do it. We
It-
shot
it
all 12
fully-
rounds I
there's-
had left from that day.
it fully exploded. It had
And
to
they
have
have
been
not
at least
blown the gun.
triple. There's no way it was only
is just
20,000
showing
psi
me-
over.
How much of a freak accident that really was that day. It's pretty obvious that some of these rounds are definitely super hot. Whatever I had loaded that day was super hot because this thing has shot the last 12 rounds and the gun has not blown. But I really want to know if this gun will fail the same way it failed that day. So I come prepared. This round should mimic the pressures that it took to blow this gun on April 9th. I said
Really?
it
Okay,
took
that's
about
exactly what I thought this
180,000
video was gonna be.
PSI to blow the gun like it did. This round should produce 190,000 PSI.
Holy
Thank you, God.
shit! He went above and
Alrighty.
beyond. He needs to be behind 3 trucks for this
We
shit.
ain't playing around now.
With the
We know
way it
for a fact
exploded last time,
that
he
this
needs to
should
be
blow the gun.
behind 3 Silverados.
Closing the gun. We removed some of the bricks so we can try to get a little bit better light in the slow-mo camera because it's getting dark. Scott, you're gonna wanna put your hat right there. Okay. Safety off. Thumb coming
Get
off
the
the hammer.
fuck away from it.
All right. Maybe this will do it. Here we go.
Oh my, that sounded like a grenade. Oh, it did. It fucking did. The receiver didn't fly in the air like it did the first time. But it sure as fuck, yeah. 190,000 PSI. 190,000 PSI. If that went off in the human body, there's like nothing left. It like blew out its ear. Oh, that's the glass. It blew something through the glass. Okay, I thought that was the gel getting like eviscerated out the ear. Well, I'm curious to see how fucked up the skull is because
that
it
did
got
it. That blew the gun.
impacted.
Here's the bill of the hat.
That's
Let's go
absurd.
check this out. Yeah, look at that. Look, that's the same thing that happened to my gun. Threads are sheared off. This broke the same way.
Yep.
How's Scott over here? I think he took something to the face. Oh, it blew the back all to pieces. Where's the cap is what I want to know.
Yeah, the cap
Here's a
is
piece right here.
the piece of
Blew that
resistance
receiver to
here is the
pieces.
cap.
There's my cap. Here's. Nope. All right, let's move this. So,
It fully sheared just like his did.
barrel's clear.
That's insane.
Oh dear. Something shot through our plexiglass, blew right through it. right, we've been looking for the cap
fairly capsized.
for probably 45 minutes, and we cannot find it. The slow-mo shows it shooting off to the right. So I knew there was a chance that we may not be able to recreate what happened on April 9th, because April 9th was an absolute freak accident, and this proves it. We shot the other 12 rounds that I have.
He grabbed the one
gun, but we
bad
can tell
round.
They're a little off. They're creating a huge
He grabbed the
muzzle flash,
one bad
and they're
one.
really loud. They were causing the cap to be on there super tight. We were having to really work to get it off, and the rounds were lodged inside the chamber. But I came prepared today with a round that I knew would blow the gun, and I wanted to blow the gun so we could find out if it would fail the same way that it failed on me on April 9th, 2021. And sure enough, it did. Pretty wild. Look at this. We can't find the cap, but this is literally exactly, I'll put some pictures on the screen of what mine looked like when it blew.
It took chunks out of his
the threads
too.
right off. This broke the exact same way. Now, my lower receiver didn't come apart like this, but something interesting this time, check this out. These ears,
Didn't shear.
they almost snapped, but they did not shear off this time. But they are bent.
If his
all to
receiver
heck.
broke, he wouldn't have
Also,
been.
when that round
he
blew
wouldn't have
on
been
April
fucked
9th,
up.
it blew the end of the case off, leaving the brass inside.
If his receiver split apart like that, he wouldn't have been in the hospital. He wouldn't have nearly died. He would have been just fine. He would have taken a cap to the face, but he would have been just fine.
The gun. Guess what happened again? What we did learn today is if you have an overcharged round in an RN50, this is how it's going to fail. That cap is coming off and it's coming right back at you. I mean, I already learned that. Kind of learned it the hard way.
It's kind of.
What do
I wouldn't call it a fucking fail point really, because it's actually like it's taking well above the pressure it should be consistently and doing it well, to be honest. But I don't even think there's anything they can do to make that stronger, if they even wanted to, because there's only so much you can do for the thin metal you would need to machine out for threading like that.
I think about the RN50? Do I think it's the RN50's fault?
No.
No, it's not the gun's fault. It is the ammunition's fault. It was an overcharged round on April 9th, and it was an overcharged round today that blew it also. I was really excited about today. I was really excited to see what would happen when we did this again. I was a little nervous today, not gonna lie.
I would have been nervous too, brother.
The block wall and being 150
I was nervous
feet back
for
with the
you,
screen
and this is an old
made me feel
video.
pretty good. I'm actually really pleased with the results we had today. Today's video meant a lot to me. This brings me closure because now I know. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know
I
what
loved
you
it,
thought
Scott.
about it
Thank
in
you,
the
sir.
comment section down below. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor and hit that like button.
I will.
And if
I'll
you're not
give you that
subscribed
like,
to
Scott.
Kentucky
You deserve
Ballistics,
it, my
do
man.
yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to
I'm
check
already
me out
subbed.
on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon.
Subscribe to Scott at Kentucky Ballistics, man. He makes good content. And he's just, like I said earlier, a genuinely good dude. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go, again, support his channel. He has, I think he was saying he has a Patreon, and of course he has, I think, shirts. I don't know if he's still selling the Put a Thumb in It shirts, but I want one if he is. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.